Tanning.
He was tanning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Skutt, sit down. Talk. Okay. Hello, guys.
Hey, David.
Hi, Tom.
How do you feel against Frederick?
Well, he hasn't played for a few months, and I have been playing a bit. So if I lose, it will be embarrassing.
How much have you been playing? And haven't you been playing just troll strats?
You call him troll strat, I say inventing. So I think I will try to show him something new then.
You will troll Frederick? He's going to be really upset if you win and you play some troll strat.
It's not trolling. It's legit. You will say my
New meta?
might be.
Oh man, you're crazy. All right, so I'm thinking maybe Dreadlord.
Not versus Orc.
Thinking maybe Cryptlord.
Maybe.
Maybe Cryptlord. I'm interested. Very interested. Where is that guy? Oh, it's over there. Wow. Okay, Fredrik, move. Scoot. Fredrik, come.
Yes. Hello, guys.
Hey, Fredrik. So you're in now in your 8 hours into your comeback or something. How does it feel?
8 hours.
You've been back since you've been playing Counter-Strike for like 7 months.
No, that's not true.
Tell me what your top 10 in the world. Fredrik was bragging about how good he was in Counter-Strike earlier. But you're right. You're back into playing Warcraft. How does the shape feel?
Actually, pretty good. I did some games today on Battle.net, and it was easy competition. So I feel in good shape. I think I have a good chance against Skutt, but he's a good under player. And he got some pretty good micro. So I need to be aware of my heroes. But I think I have pretty good strats against him. So I feel secure about what to do.
Like obviously there's like one major thing we have to talk about here right now. You're a big guy, you're a big claw guy, a big crit guy. You like the claws, you like the crit. What do you think about, maybe you're not going to see as many crits right now, maybe not as many, big numbers in the critical strikes. I mean, how many claws are you going to find? I mean, what type? That's the only thing I'm thinking about here.
I just hope to have some luck and to get the claws. That's a very special question.
How many? We want maybe 2 or 3 claws, maybe.
Yeah, that sounds
pretty good, right? Yeah. I'll fix it for you. All right, so thank you. The host, we have hosted the game, man. You're gonna play on Last Refuge.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's go. Let's do this. Neo is such a professional. He had like a 2-minute break for eating, and now he's back. What the?
No problem at all. I just have to do a little production.
Okay. I would like to get our latest orc player star shaped here too to maybe cast, but yeah, he's eating too. Yeah. All right. So yeah, both guys seemed pretty confident. Actually, it seemed like they were, ready to do this. Fredrik also sounded pretty confident here, and also, of course, going to find a lot of claws. Looking forward to that. And
do we make it the best of 3 or best of 1?
I don't know, guys. Do you want to? Is this just the best of 1 or 2, or what are we looking for here? 2, maybe.
Depends if I lose.
We can get some other players.
Yeah. We can go best of 1 for now. In the, we can see what happens later.
All right.
And also, Skutt here was hinting that he might try some new stuff here. Shows the new type of underplay. See what that means. But nevertheless, it's going to be a good game. They always have strong matches. And yeah, of course, this is a little bit of the Team Sweden spice here. A little bit of a sneak peek into what we can have here in terms of facing FS later today.
Indeed. So, is our overlay working? That would be nice. Look like it. Just have to switch some stuff.
All right. So we got an orc versus undead. Back in my days, it was like orc was the bane of every undead's existence. So tricky for undeads to win versus orc. But ever since the days of 120 and of course happy and stuff, like now I think there's a kind of even matchup. Anyhow, so Neo, are you gonna go back to eating or what's going on there?
No, I'm casting.
Oh, you're casting with me?
Of course, I'm only eating in the break.
Holy shit, man!
There's no break.
This is true dedication. All right, so here we got Frederick, aka Knoff. Some people pronounce it Knoff, but here in Sweden we say Knoff. So we got Knoff over here, and we got Skutt, who is nicknamed some other stuff here, Apfelstrudel.
What's that?
It's like Apfelstrudel, but we kind of made our own thing about it. Anyhow, so Skutt over here, Skutt kind of means a little bit of a skip or a jump in Swedish. Like if you do a little bit of a jump, like but very, happy, like a happy hop, happy jump. That's a Skutt. And that's and he stole it from a cartoon also. There's a little rabbit called Skutt. Yeah, and of course there's a great ping in this game. So we're gonna have some epic dodges of coils and stuff, I hope. All right, so Orc versus Undead on this map. Like we said earlier, Skutt is going to do some stuff. I hope it's an interesting, inventive strategy. I mean, for Knoff, more or less, probably it's going to be more standard here. He's a very competitive guy, so he's probably just going to try to do the best he can here to win and show Skutt that he still has what it takes to beat him, even after a long time of being inactive. And here we go, the Crypt Lord.
I don't know if we can say this too loud or not, because they may be able to hear us, but they both have headsets on, so that should be fine. In my opinion, Crypt Lord, I played this on ladder as well when the patch came out, and it's so much fun to like scout with beetles, harass with beetles, have the beetles as a blocker line, because like in this matchup usually you have your skeletons, okay, but apart from that you never have blockers, so it's very convenient to play with the beetles.
Yes, very true. Like what Blizzard has done also to try to make it a more viable hero, and it's always like some people have thought it like Philbot back in the days tried to make it work, with the Crypt Lord and with Expo and stuff, but it never really took off. So I'm hoping like it could turn into something real here, and we see what Skutt has to work with here. And Knoff, of course, he's going to he's going to steal some items over here. If you look at the Blade Master, I'm kind of interested in what he's going. Blade Master is over here, just trying to steal some items, sold his TP. Got the Circlet, of course, gonna try to, of course, like we talked with him earlier, get one of those smexy, sexy claws. It's gonna give him a nice little bit of critical advantage.
I'm very curious, like how he uses the corpses, because that's always my problem when I play the Crypt Lord. Like at level 1, the skeletons are still better than the beetles. Of course, that changes later. So I really want to know, like, when will he use the skeletons? When will he use beetles? And also, if you like spend so much mana on beetles, everything is kind of slow for you in the early. So let's see how a semi-pro is doing this.
Yeah, if nothing else, it's an interesting question to ask him later. And yeah, of course, it's very interesting to see here. Of course, both players creeping out here. Not much action going on. Let's see. I don't even know if Knoff has the knowledge of the Crypt Lord yet. I don't think he has. Oh no, maybe he has, because he put a very interesting sentry ward there. So it's a good view of Skutt's armor right now. Important placing. And also, if you look at Skutt's base here, there's some freaky stuff going on. Skutt already lost one. I don't know if he started a tech, but either way, he's not taking at all right now. He's reproducing his workers. It's good damage by Knoff. If he's not careful, he could lose one of the grunts. I'm pretty certain he will. Doesn't have a speed scroll or anything to get it out of there. But yeah, he's got. If Knoff gets away with his grunt, that's a major thing. Good play there by Frederick.
Yeah, of course, there's no coil to save it, to kill it, and he killed 3 acolytes in this go without losing too much. I mean, a little bit of HP on the grunt, but that's about it. Blade Master is super healthy, can just continue to creep, maybe even steal the Ogre Magi or something to go for items. His tech is done, and there's still Skutt on tier 1, man. That is quite horrendous for our host.
Yeah, I mean, Skutt, I'm surprised. It looked like he didn't have a slow tower or anything, a frost tower in his base, so it was from the beginning there. So, very greedy play by Skutt, but now he's going to keep on creeping here. I don't know if it's even worth trying to take. Maybe he's going to try to do some tower rush or something. He could do that. But here we go. Freddy comes out again here. He's going to snap one of the beetles, just delay the creeping here for Skutt, very important. And Skutt lures out the creeps. He can get the surround there. It would be very good. But cool. Oh, he gets one of the creeps, right? Yeah, good play there by Skutt. At least he's going to get that one. And yeah, uses the dust as a preventive action to try to not get it stolen by the Blade Master. But as you can see, the Blade Master comes in now. Oh, here we go from Frederick. Oh, he's gonna steal the item. Oh, he's gonna use the impale. Wow, brilliant move, and even gets the Book of the Dead. Very important. Oh, we're gonna have to micro his spider a little bit here. back into the safety of his own base. But very good move there from Skutt with Impale and also stealing the Book of the Dead from Frederick.
Very interesting build as well, going for Impale and Beetles. No Spike Carapace, which can be pretty good against the Blade Master if it reflects the damage. But now he has 5 Fiends. He still has a decent amount of little Beetles here.
Can you look into the inventory? Yeah, you somebody bought a Skull of Corruption, right?
Oh, this is a tower push then in the end.
Yeah. But what's the name of that? Can you help me out here? Sacrificial Skull, that's the name.
It's basically the same that we saw in the 2-2, right? He has the Book of the Dead, and then he's going for the tower push.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting position here. Remember, Fredrik sold his TP, so he's going to have to run here. It doesn't have a speed scroll, so you're gonna have to run over with the Shadowhunter. But this is smart prevention from Fredrik with the Wyverns. There's gonna be nothing that can take out the anti-air. And look at this, the Fiend is going down here. Nothing Skutt can do against it. And if he can get the expo, look at the surround there. That's some good stuff. But look, Fredrik in shape, of course. He only played like 4 games in 5 months, so he's in shape. He's going to lose the Shadowhunter. Important there for Skutt. But to what cost, though? Going to lose another Spider there. The towers is being ignored so far by Fredrik. Fredrik is focus firing down on the Fiends here. Know that they are the main damage dealers in this situation. The Wyverns, or the Wind Riders as they call nowadays, are having a free realm up there in the sky. But the Book of the Dead is doing so much damage. Fredrik's gonna have to be a little bit careful with his Blade Master. Doesn't want to lose it at all. And interesting position, because now the towers are soon to be up.
To that, I thought you can tear them down easily with the Wyvern, but the Book of the Dead archers are actually like defending them. And now first Spirit Tower is coming up, maybe even the Nerubian Tower afterwards, and the Shadow Hunter is against the round. No, he's opening it up. Little mistake there by Skutt maybe, but I think he would have been able to fight out against the skeletons. I was still like 1/3 of the duration is still up, and now this is what the Book of the Dead is supposed to be: kill the burrows and keep Knoff supply stuck.
Yeah. Knoff is out on the map right now trying to catch any reinforcements, trying to heal up. Bought the heal scroll, that's important. He's gonna have to go with everything he has right now, but the towers are up, so it's a tricky situation for Fredrik right now. And Skutt is just inching his way forward right now, killing a burrow, Fredrik is already supply stock in this situation, and the Book of the Dead is still super strong. So here we go, Fredrik focus firing down another Fiend here, and the Blade Master is strong, but losing HP is level 3, that's decent enough. But trying to get down another one of those towers. And maybe if the Book of the Dead expires, Fredrik can do something. And here we go. He's going to try to go for the Crypt Lord. No, he's still going for the Fiends here. That's probably the right decision, even though he is still supply stock and does not have a shop.
To that, no healing at the moment. But he's leapfrogging forward. There's still no tier 2 tech, so he can't go for web. So he has no anti-air at this point. If Knoff can somehow come back and get for more and go for more Wyvern, this should be his game, but of course he's under pressure. 3rd tower coming up, and he's attacking the production buildings. No beetles at the moment, right? 1. The Blade Master is in trouble. Does he have another Impale? He does, but he's not going for it. Will the Shadow Hunter die for the 3rd time, maybe? Also not the case. But now no anti-air. What's his reaction to the Wyvern?
Yeah, I mean, what can he do? He can stick to his towers, maybe. Those can shoot it down. But important, you saw the Shadowhunter were able to get a little bit of clarity, so maybe he can heal him. Oh, super important Impale. Even kills him with the Impale. That's one of the craziest deaths I've ever seen. But very good play from Fredrik, or from Skutt. I mean, Fredrik is trying to do what he can here, using the speed scroll to try to focus down the Crypt Lord here, but for no use. Fredrik GG's house, and Skutt, with the lame strategy, has won the game. All right, Skutt, kan du komma över och göra en intervju eller? I'm talking in Swedish. Fredrik is raging right now. Hey, it's good. Talk us through the game here. You went for the Crypt Lord, and obviously had a little bit of a rough start there. Fredrik did a good move. We went into your base, and you didn't really, you were caught off guard, couldn't take or anything. What was your plan all along to do the tower rush?
No, my plan was to expand, and then he killed my acolytes, and that worked out good for him. So then I was okay, I'm gonna creep up and then do the Lucifer thing. Why he likes to do tower push. And then I said, okay, we'll go for another level here before I go. And then I got the Book of Dead. And I screw it. We just go all in now. And yeah, I should not have won that game if it was not Book of GG.
All right, but yeah, it was very important. You know, Fredrik was at the creep where you got the Book of the Dead, you got the impale, so you find you managed to really. What you know? Did you know he was there at the time, or
I heard the sound.
I heard the sound? All right, so Neo was talking about earlier, like when you creep early with you use beetles, right? With the or do you choose to like when do you choose to use the beetles to tank with, or when do you choose to use the skeletons and so forth? Do you think about that?
Nope.
All right, no. No, but it's very important. Like, no, yeah, I see what you mean. But yeah, it was a good push overall. I mean, I don't know much. We can analyze it. I mean, Fredrik did what he could with the Wind Riders. You know, trying to go back and forth there, trying to focus, try and fire down your hero. In the end, there you got a nice kind of surround on the Shadowhunter with the Book of the GG too.
Yeah, if he would have found my Acolyte, I would have been so dead. So it was just an all-in luck move, but it worked out this time.
Fredrik, do you want to talk with us?
Yeah, sure.
You gotta smile back.
Oh.
All right, Fredrik. Played. I mean, the early game with the push and everything, you killed his Akos. Super great move, right? You got so much work done there. You really fucked up his whole strategy. But what did you feel back then? And did you have a feeling he was going to go for a tower rush? Because
Yeah, I saw because I had the center wards as well. But yeah, I wasn't sure if I was gonna play 2 bestiary or if I was gonna play standard defensive. But I wasn't sure if he take to tier 2, so I thought the Wyverns was the best option there because he was already lacking tech from because I killed his acolyte. So, but the book, I mean, it changed a lot because the skeletons can kill air as well. So, but yeah, it was a pretty sloppy game for me. I think I could have defended it better when he came there.
like, talk us through for a noob like me. What is the typical way to defend against that? Like as an orc player, what would you do like by the default idea?
Yeah, well, first of all, I mean, he doesn't have any heal or anything, so he can't. I mean, to kill the acolyte, like Skutt said, could have been, yeah, the best way to stop. I mean, the tower's coming up, but he can still send another acolyte. So I mean, I was pretty unlucky because I didn't get the item. I was there as well with my blade, so I thought I had a chance to get it. But probably, I mean, to play more standard, I guess, and try to kill the acolytes and yeah, play more defensive. And my shop was pretty bad placed, so I could have built it. I mean, a new one more in my base, and as well, I didn't have. I mean, my shadow hunter died pretty early there. He got the surround, and that yeah, I couldn't hex anything, so it was pretty bad.
What do you think about like as an orc player facing Cryptlord nowadays? Do you see a major difference? Do you think like it's a viable option for undead players to go with that type of strategy with the Cryptlord?
Uh, I don't really think it's the best kind of strategy, but I mean for an example, if you play like a best of 5 where it's an very important game or you want to mix it up just to do something new, or I mean because the normal is like you play Death Knight with the ghouls or the spiders, but I mean I think the Cryptlord is it's better with the Lich tower push then because it's so hard to kill the acolytes, but you don't have anything to defend the acolytes if you play the Cryptlord. So, but now the book helped him a lot. So,
Should it be removed?
uh, no, I don't think so. I mean, it's a fun item if you get it yourself.
All right. How are you guys feeling? Are you up for another match, or should we look for other guys to play it? I think everybody's out having a tan right now, right? Should we look for other guys, or should we try to get another? Do you guys want to show us another game? Yeah, can we do another game then? Skutt? All right, Skutt is up for 2. So we're going to go for another show match between Fredrik and David. Go for Twisted Meadows.
Yes, sir.
But still, I mean, Skutt is screaming that he's going to go for another new strategy. I don't know what that
I
means.
wonder what he prepares.
I wonder too. Maybe some sort of alchemist player or something. I don't know.
Alchemist first.
I don't know. I'm just brainstorming here.
We have a new sub coming in. Thank you, Stevel, 3 times for the first time sub, and also Shroomy YD for the support coming in. And of course, if you have questions to our semi-pros from Sweden here, feel free to ask them, and please highlight us because otherwise we don't really see it. Neo is so skinny compared to them. Am I fat? Like usually a little bit, but
No, you're not. Anybody say you're
me when I look at myself in the mirror at morning, then I get depressed, and then I cry for an hour, and then I start my day. That's the Neo good morning routine.
It's the most depressing thing I've ever heard. Nah, man, you're looking good. You're fine. You're fine.
People looking fresh out of jail with the new game.
All right.
Guys, we're ready to DHF.
All right. So here we go. Twisted Meadows, one of the old school maps, my all-time favorite map. I love it so much. And we got 2 players here with Skutt and Knoff. And like I said earlier, it's not Knoff, it's Knoff, if you ask me. And yeah, basically it's an undead versus orc. First game was a win for Skutt, even though we had a good book of GG. We kind of turned everything on his head because I think Frederick played really well in the early game. But new map, new opportunities here. So interesting to see here. Also, of course, this is like kind of a warm up for us guys, you know, because we have this clan war coming up later today. And WC3L, we are the reigning champions, which means we kind of want to keep that streak going. But we're facing a super hard team with super try-hard Germans, so I don't know how that's going to go.
There's a question for you coming in. I have no idea what it means, but how much do you squat 1 rep?
Or
1 rep, right?
yeah. Look, I don't know. This is always a sensitive question because I don't know. Look, I'm not a strong man. I'm not into that. I'm more of I'm gonna compete in bodybuilding, but I think I've done like 1 rep in 180 kilos, like some time ago. I don't remember, but usually what I try to go for is like 140, and I try to go do 10 reps. And then I try to drop the weight to 100, and then I do 20 reps on 100 kilos. And then, you know, I do a lot of that sort of stuff when, you know, you combine different exercises, a lot of drop sets and supersets and so forth. That's how I like it.
Combination. I feel it's so weird to have that nerd hobby Warcraft and then this super non-nerd hobby doing bodybuilding. How did that?
Yeah, but you know, look, for me, it's you never want to be one-dimensional, right? You never want to be just one type of person. It's super important for me, you know, to have different type of interests. You know, I'm studying law right now, public law, and I'm also loving Warcraft 3, and I'm working out. So I'm trying to do lots of different things and have lots of different interests. Just to, if nothing else, just to break the stereotype of you don't have to be one type of person. Just you can have different type of hobbies. And at the end of the day, it's like the mentality is kind of the same thing, and I mean it's all, you know, the dedicating time to what you enjoy and so forth. And also I think, of course, it's good to, like, you know, break the stereotype of, you know, nerds being, I don't know what people think they are, but either super skinny or super big or like don't eat healthy and stuff. It's not, for most part. I mean, look at the guys who are here. All of us are like, yeah, fairly healthy guys trying to do our thing here. But here we go, back to the game. Here we go. The dude, it is the Dreadlord. I love it. I love the Dreadlord.
Favorite hero, man. At least from the undead. It should be Sleep, right? He's going for ghouls as well.
Yeah.
A little bit of a Dovek strategy.
Yeah, what's your thinking about it? Like for Skutt, Dovak has been the biggest influence ever. Like he's the mentor of Skutt. Skutt is basically Dovak's prodigy, so I can really see his influence here. Oh, he's really got. Now but Frederick is doing a great job preventing this surround here. Wow, Skutt, man, he doesn't have. How much mana does he have? Does he have another shot? No, he wasted all his mana on that. Didn't get it. Wow, Frederick really putting up a nice battle here.
Really Knoff with like pro reactions here, especially like summoning the wolves, of course, for the anti-surround, I guess, but then moving them back in to wake him up, and like really cool, faking the block in the upper position and then running down the south. I'm really impressed with Knoff here, to be honest.
Yeah, Fredrik, Knoff, should I say Knoff? People might not understand if I say Fredrik. Knoff really, has a very good, deep, basic understanding of Warcraft 3 and the basic level, because he hasn't played for a while, but he has so many years of experience. Guys, you have to remember, this was the guy who was like playing the most ladder. He was basically like Mr. Winner, but better back in 2007. Like, he was playing so much, dedicating so much time, and that stuff still sits in. Like, so he still has an advantage of that, all those years of playing the game. But yeah, here we go. Anyways, Skutt finally gonna start off with creep camp here. Let's see in Knoff's base. I'm kind of curious what's going on over here. What's going on? There's two like dots on the minimap right here. He's doing that one. Smart by Fredrik. He knows that Skutt has a tendency to do some freaky stuff and maybe go for a rast or something, or a tower rush or whatnot. So putting those buildings away there is a smart thing. And yeah, both of those guys are creeping up here, and Gloves of Haste on the if we went Perikaura, maybe that's good decent. And here we go, Graveyard coming up. Tier 2 also, of course, coming up over here. Lots of ghouls being produced. Let's see, it's a Tarn Chieftain, that's the second hero. Not skipping the Shadow Hunter in this regard. And it's an interesting situation here. You see, I like this by Skutt. Taking a little bit of a gamble here, getting the Mercenary Camp. Very good for him to get some sort of, maybe Priestess to dispel the wolves. I don't know.
About to lose 2 ghouls. Here's the first one down. Okay, he might go back the second one. That's fine. But he's going for Carrion Swarm, as it seems. No aura, which indicates that he's going for range later and not abominations or mass ghouls or something. Which, of course, you need. You need the Fiends for Web against the upcoming Wyvern, which I think will be coming. He has the first piece to re-up. So, Chain Lightning, of course, doesn't work against the Rock Golem, so everything goes to the Dreadlord, who has mana, but not the forces for a surround, I guess.
No. But here we go. Like I said, it was a little bit of a gamble to go for that greedy creep camp. And we're just going to see if it pays off here. Because here we go, the Shockwave coming in. We're going to have to use the Greater Healing Potion there. So he at least keeps his hero alive and the Berserker too. But yeah, Skutt is taking heavy losses here. Fredrik with a nice block with the Tauren Chieftain here. See if he's going to pay off with a dead ghoul here. Indeed it is. And yeah, another Shockwave there. Might have been a waste of mana, I don't know. But here we go to sleep. Let's see if Fredrik, who did such a good job dodging the sleep earlier, all once again having a great time there. Let's see now then. Another sleep here, another attempt by Fredrik to solve this situation. Gonna try to fight his way out now. I think he's gonna succeed. He does, and the speed scroll is still here. He's gonna have to be careful, blocking a little bit here with the wolves. So a very good play here by the former Mouse Sports player.
But he has another sleep. Carrion Swarm actually, but it wasn't enough. Miscalculated.
I don't know, man. He just used the healing wave there. He's maybe they was able to heal solve there to save him.
Been better to just use the sleep and get the secure kill.
Maybe, perhaps.
What a show off, right?
Yeah, that was a great move, though. I mean, we could play that in slow motion and have like good highlight video. Anyway, here, so let's see. Skutt finally hits level 3, actually. So now we're gonna have to talk about things here. Like if he chooses Carrion Swarm, if he chooses Sleep, both of those are gonna be great. The Berserkers, Skutt misses the Berserker there. Also good for Knoff that his proc weight wasn't for nothing. And let's see here. Skutt's gonna have to save his hero there. Gonna cancel the Healing Solve and the Clarity, of course, but at the expense of his HP on his hero here. And we have seen that Fredrik has been great with the blocking so far. Gonna have to see if he's gonna have to force a TP here. Fredrik with a sick move right here. Dude, is this guy from Korea or what's going on?
Oh man, if he only had Stomp right now, this Dreadlord could have been dead for sure. If there's my god, Chain Wave coming in. Potion has been used already, so it should be on cooldown. Trying to counter with the Carrion Swarm, but I think the damage is just enough with the Wyvern. And he has to TP, but then what? There's no mercy for him, no rescue as well. And the Dreadlord actually gets away? What? There, but he has another block at the first hero, and the only hero falls, and now it's Orc domination in the undead phase.
Yeah, Fredrik really putting down the hammer here, showing who's boss. What a great play by Fredrik. Super interesting gameplay, and I love the way he played with Shockwave and everything, and also, of course, the Carrion Swarm were sick. Great type of AoE damage, but yeah, Skutt is still holding strong. Knoff cannot really finish him off in this push right now. On the back way a little bit here, and gives Skutt enough time to at least get his Lich out, but he's not even starting to revive his Dreadlord yet. So he's in the pickle right now.
Yeah, super short on gold at the moment, and he's still going for gargoyles. Like we saw one against the few wyvern that he has, but I think Knoff is already. Oh my god, going bad riders against this. I mean, air versus air fights is not the easiest thing to do for undeads against orc, thanks to the bad riders. And the gargs will just explode, won't they?
Yeah, for sure. But I don't know what other option he has. Maybe he can go for a fiend with web, but it's gonna take a long time for that one. Anyhow, we see the flute of accuracy there. I don't know how much worth it's gonna give. It's giving some extra damage to the wind riders. Probably keep it for that reason.
+4 on all of them. Like he will have 3 to 5, I guess, and so certainly a good item. Plus the Farseer does a little bit more damage as well.
Skutt going for the fancy ghouls right now. I bet he are, right? Yeah. He's doing that one. He's kind of, trying to get his army back up. Once again, like Skutt is doing this kind of gambly creep here. He did that with the mercenary camp. Now he's doing this with the laboratory. Of course, this is kind of what he has to do because he is at a disadvantage. So he's gonna have to try something out here. Gets the alright, Boots of Quel'Thalas. He's like, alright, but could have gone a better item in regards to his heroes. But Fredrik basically has a very sound army here. And of course, going for the expo here, which is great in this situation. Also picking up good items, picking up HP on his Tauren Chieftain, and his Farseer, of course, scouting with the wolves here. So looking good so far for the orc player.
Level 3 for him now, level 2 Shockwave. I still would love to see Stomp, but of course he wanted to do a little shenanigans, I guess. Tier 3 on the way for Skutt. It's the same. So Dreadlord is coming back, but he has no aura. And he's going ghouls, gargs without aura. And the aura got buffed. Like, it's even stronger than before. I don't know.
I also have to applaud you for pronouncing Skutt so well. Like, you're not saying Skutt or something? You're saying actually the word like you sound like a proper Swedish guy.
Thank you very much. Usually I said Skutt because like it's the English pronunciation of the U, I guess. But since you all say Skutt, I'm following.
Yeah, that's very nice, very nice. I'm impressed. Picking up quickly. You're a quick learner, Neo. All right, so both of these guys are creeping out here, getting some creepy items, and that's a good item for the Dreadlord or Lich, whatever you want to use it on. And both are just taking their time. Fredrik knows there's no rush. He tried to finish him off earlier, but backing away. He's collecting items right now, collecting XP, and giving Skutt a little bit of a chance here to get back into the game. But he's at such a disadvantage, and of course, what is he gonna do against the Expo that's soon up for Fredrik, for Knoff here? And Skutt, I mean, he's doing what he can here, about 38 supply. Yeah, and the numbers talk for themselves. But yeah.
I really like what Knoff is doing here, like basically creeping Skutt's creep spots here. He got the shop in front of his base, now he gets the laboratory that's close to him. And what is Skutt supposed to do? Like the red spot, like this one kind of belongs to him, but this is Knoff's now with the expansion there. He has to dive in deep into enemy territory to get something done.
Yeah, this is what he can do right now. I mean, maybe go for the burst. I don't know if Fortify is done yet. It isn't, so that's decent for him. He can at least get a lot of burrows right now. Fred's gonna have to be quick on the TP here to save some of his burrows. Here we go, the TP is coming out here. Skutt is gonna have to back away as quick as he can, but he's 6 in the game for a little bit here. And the bats is gonna... Knoff decides to not go for any bat attacks right now. And, interesting position here, but Skutt has not yet scouted the Great Hall here. And I'm intrigued by this situation. I mean, Skutt is doing what he can right now. If you just look at Skutt's base for a second, what's he going for here? He's going for another crypt here. Right, so very heavy on the ghouls or the gargs or whatever he's going to go for.
Yeah, looks or a fast mass fiend transition, but he doesn't have the gold nor the lumber for it. So I don't really know what that is. But he could surprise him very well if he goes fiends now. He has destroyers already. I think that would be a good idea, but of course it costs a lot.
Alright, so at least gonna get this red creep camp here. Important for Skutt to take this one out. Let's see what he gets for item. It's always interesting to see here. And it is the... a Captain's Game of Health. Yeah, why not? It's a decent item, alright. And of course, Fredrik, have to applaud him. He could criticize Skutt here for a little bit. Skutt has not been scouting as well as he could. Maybe with the Rod of Necromancy, he could have checked out the Expo or something. But Fredrik, on the other hand, has been on pair with his Wolf scouting, which has been great, of course. And now Fredrik, for himself, is going to get the red creep camp here, which is also going to leave him with a decent item, hopefully. Oh, both of them are getting that one. It's alright, right? It's a decent. He's already fairly strong.
Yeah, I think it's certainly good for the Farseer to get up to like 900 HP or something. Ketka's Jam is sick. The TC doesn't really need it, I feel, with the 900 HP anymore. There's no coil.
Did you see he didn't have a TP on his heroes?
No.
It's like he's securing himself just by creeping his side of the map. He knows he's close enough with the speed scroll. He can get to his expo. He can get to his base. So I think he's fine. But yeah, still both of these guys are creeping out right now. 50 supply for Skutt here. He's expoing up here. Leaving just banking up as much as he can right now. There's a chain of ghouls coming right now, and gonna have to heal up his Dreadlord a little bit here to be able to fight properly here.
Very interesting to see a game without a Death Knight. Like how slow the undead units are without the aura. It's like, especially against the TC, like he can't run away from them at all. So it looks like it's third hero timing. What would you suggest, Pitlord? But there's no Ziggurat. Did you forget about the Ziggurat? I think Panda it is. All right.
Yeah, it's Panda fine. I like him when he gets higher level, of course. If he gets to a high level, that's great. But here we go. The scout has been confirmed here by Skutt, confirming the expo, that is. And Skutt is doing this good move here, splitting up his army a little bit. Let's see if he pays off. Look in the base of Knoff here. Let's see what he can do.
As reinforced defenses now is going for the Echo immediately. Carrion Swarm with the quad kill. Super well done. But now the Bad Riders are coming in. That certainly justified the means.
Yeah, that was just a slaughter right there. And he didn't really do any damage with his ghouls either. I don't know. Maybe he's gonna have to be careful here because he cannot let Knoff get all these ghouls, because that's gonna be like free XP for days. And he's trying to get away. There's no ensnare though. That's helping him out. But there's a lot of chain waves going on here. He gets away with a 3 at least, 4 maybe. And alright, he's gonna do another hit and run here without TP. Let's see how this goes.
But everything is so hurt. Should he really push into that base? I'm not too sure. Do we have a Bad Rider still? No, but such a huge amount of Wind Riders. They will certainly easily lock this Destroyers down. 46 supply for Skutt, only 59 for Knoff. And Speed Scroll now. Okay, he's on the chase. He has a few ensnares. This looks like a hero will die. We don't have a TP, right? Nope, just the heal scroll.
Yeah, Panda is dead for sure. Maybe Knoff can get in even more Heracules here. He's trying to get the Destroyer, gets one. That's very important to get that one. And let's see here. Skutt is kind of forced to take a fight. Carrion Swarm nowadays even attacks air, so that's decent enough. But what can Skutt do in this situation? Fredrik is focused right down the Lich. The Lich is taking damage, a lot of it that is. And even though the Dreadlord is doing fine damage, he has no TP. And another Destro goes down there. And what can he do? He's trying to get away, but half XP is down, health is down, and GG. Skutt loses the game. Fredrik's super happy.
So fucking easy!
Woo! One, I guess.
Give me some more challenge, please!
Fredrik, come over here. You still...
This game is too easy!
Alright, Fredrik, you're gonna have to talk us through this game a little bit here. You went for the Farseer there, and obviously, we're very, very close to being surrounded early. You've made amazing moves there, trying to, dodge the sleeps and stuff. Talk to us about just the opening stages there. You saw the Dreadlord, he tried to sleep, you had to react to that. It also led to you hid your beasteries. Like, talk us through the early game there.
Yeah, the early game, I think I was a bit lucky there. I wasn't supposed to get away. Actually, I thought I was out of range, but he got a chance there and he was really quick. So he got the first sleep, and then I thought, okay, shit, I'm dead. But then he just messed up. So it wasn't, I didn't do anything good there.
But talk to us. When you see the Dreadlord there, you had the previous game in mind with the tower rush and stuff. What do you think? What was your game plan there? You crept a little bit, tried to get to level 2 with the Farseer and stuff.
Yeah, I was pretty sure since he made the Dreadlord, he was even going for, going for expansion or the tower push. So that's why I hide my beasters as well, because I wanted to be sure to get the Wyverns up because they're pretty good against. I mean, the Gauls and I mean, since he didn't have anything to stop the Wyvern show.
All right, so, but and then it went very well for you. You pushed deep into his base. You forced a TP. You even killed the Dreadlord. Remember that stage? And then at that moment, it was like, should Fredrik, focus, just try to finish the game there? But you decided to go back and play it passively. You put up an expo. What's your thought process behind that?
I mean, to make pressure and to finish off an undead player is really hard, especially since I didn't have that huge army yet. So that's why I I used the advantage to to make an expansion as well.
Did you win?
Yeah,
You beat that guy?
it's true.
Who is he? He's been lurking here all day.
I don't know.
That's the tough.
Yeah.
He won the first game.
Yeah, but he got the book of the GG back then. No, but yeah, and then sorry, keep going.
So that's why I made I take Tide 3 and put up an expansion because I thought it was pretty far behind. So I mean, not behind. What's the name? Not behind. What's that?
You're ahead, maybe.
Yes. Sorry. Yeah, I was ahead. That's what I'm supposed to say.
All right, but so you crept the whole map. You felt secure enough. Like Skutt tried to do some moves there with the map, switching to like air and gargs and stuff, but you countered that very well. Had an amazing bat explosion, didn't you? Like you killed so much.
Yeah, but I think I could have killed the Destros as well if I used them better. I was focusing his gargs now, but it was okay.
All right, Skutt, do you want to come over? Maybe you.
No, I just want to say my plan was to creep level 3 and then by first taking a gold mine level 2 and then take my mercenary for big potion and then go to other mercenary, get 2 berserkers, level 2 carrion swarm, then push his base with ghouls and trolls and win the game. But when he missed sleep, when he slept 3 times, then you're not supposed to win the game. You're not allowed to it, and everything just went so wrong.
Well, we applaud you for trying out the new meta stuff here, showing some new games. Without a game without the DK is always a fun time, right?
Yeah. And now we go for a third and last game before some other games.
Okay, so you challenge Fredrik to third and deciding game.
Yeah.
Okay, Fredrik, do you accept the challenge?
Yes.
Nice.
Here we go.
Okay, touch it up, boys.
Marcus, vill du kommentera? Vill du köra en game eller? Prata. Yeah, but do you want to cast it? Yeah, do you want to cast it? But maybe, should the two of us do it? Yeah, do you want to join me casting the final game?
Some neutral map.
It's not Turtle Rock. They have this discussion about the map.
I won against you last time.
Men go for Amazonia then. I don't know. Like nobody's gonna be fully happy ever. Do you guys want some coffee after this? Fredrik, do you want coffee after this? I don't know. I'm feeling like I want coffee. Oh, you got coffee? You made it? Is it for me too? I get it later. Hang on, wait. I have to click on in-game. I have to click on stuff here. Where's the microphone? Oh, that's the mic. Okay. That's okay. Yeah. Huh? I can take it after the game, I think. Or are you gonna get it? Oh, can you get it for me too?
No, fine.
Okay, so we're getting coffee right now. Okay, so basically what I do here is when the game is live, I click on in-game.
Yep.
And then I just tab into Warcraft. It's such a wow, this is what you do all day? Wow, I'm getting a super cool first person view here of the masterworks behind the Back to Warcraft here. Really? By the way, did you figure out if you could stream from the phones? Like you had like 1 week to do it, and you still haven't done it.
You're ready, boys.
Okay, then.
But wait, we're waiting for coffee. Hang on. Yeah. Okay. So are we in game now? Oh, okay. Perfect.
So we have a special co-caster now.
Yeah, Thorzain is going to join me. That's very good. None of us are orcs or undead, but Thorzain has this deep and very vast knowledge of Warcraft, so he's going to be super good to cast with, anyways. So,
How's he casting wise?
well, I think, yeah, he's probably really good. But I think there is a risk that we're guys going to have to troll. We're going to be trolling each other all the time.
No problem at all.
I think we're going to. We're going to be good. We're going to do our best to.
You invited me here, so I can do basically whatever I want.
Yeah.
Now I'm inviting you to the stream, and you can do whatever you want. That's fair.
All right. So I'm gonna. Marcus, do you want to be the guy holding the camera, holding the mouse, holding the?
So I can aim it at your muscles.
Yeah. No, but you can. Let me take a sip of coffee here. But yeah, you can be the observer, right? And I can be.
What do you mean?
Do you, or should I be doing it? No, you can do it. Yeah.
Kör vi då grabbar?
Go.
All right.
Go!
Were you out having a tan or something?
Just sitting outside, eating pizza, chatting with the rest of the guys.
Damn. All right, I'm missing out over there. I don't know. All right, so here we go, Frederick. It's 1-1. Frederick had a convincing win the last match. It was like a very cool game. Like Skutt has so far been playing crazy strategies. Like the first game, he played Crypt Lord. And the second game, we played Dreadlord, like mass ghouls and stuff. But Frederick has been doing his standard try-hard stuff.
Okay. Did many lords? Do you think we'll see a third lord? Maybe a 5?
You see. Oh, yeah. Maybe he's going to do the Lord strategy. Fire Lord, Pit Lord,
Fire lord, pit lord.
Dread Lord.
There's many lords. in the game.
There's a Lord strategy? Oh, I didn't even think about that. You can do it for Lord strategy. Why haven't we done that in like 3-on-3 or something?
We should do it like as night though, so you can go for lords and lores.
I love what I'm talking. I love this. Love it.
That's funny.
I like it. It was fun. All right, check out the Skutt space. What's he doing?
Oh, you want me to talk? He's building a tomb of relics.
This
It's a classic building.
is a classic building here.
People tend to make it.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you're Edo boy.
Yeah, either boy doesn't make it. No, but
So
okay.
let's see.
He's going for the Death Knight. Oh, is he going to go try hard for the third game?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. And yeah, Frederick here. What's Frederick doing for hero? Frederick is doing his favorite Blade Master. You know, I talked to Frederick about he wants to get the criticals, he wants to get the claws,
Okay.
and he agreed. He wanted it.
He does want. He wants them.
Yes, he said I want to get claws and criticals and have
Wow.
big criticals.
That's
You know, because I'm a very invested journalist, so I ask the tough questions.
okay.
Ask
What do you think the name of the
maybe Tajang.
Tajang? Yes, that usually happens to me. I always get Tajang.
What do you think the name of the DK is gonna be?
The DK. Forgot what they're called. Like there's like one Lord Winterfell, maybe? Is that one?
Winter Fountain?
Winter.
No, I don't. All right, what's the name?
Duke Winterfell.
Duke.
I had-
Oh, we're close, man. Let's see what the name of the Blade Master is. Arashike?
Okay, so let's actually cast the game. He got a Gloves of Haste. The one item that didn't get nerfed on the Blade Master. Because you'll still do the same damage as you did pre-patch.
That's true. And this is an interesting opening here from Skutt. He's going to try to get the mercenary. No, he's going to try to get the item even. Do you like this? I don't know if I like it. He's going to lose a lot of HP.
Well, yeah, I'm a great caster. So you know.
Yeah, but do we like it or not? That's our statement.
Well, he got. Yeah. Well, it didn't really.
I don't like it because look at this right now. This is horrible. Oh my god, another blade. Oh, it is going to be a horrible situation for Skutt here. Ooh. That's That's what we're talking about right there. And Skutt is screaming in agony and anger back there. Luckily for Frederick, he weighs like 94 kilos. So he's a big dude. He's not going to be punished by Skutt anytime soon.
Correct.
All right, let's see. There's more items to go here.
It's hard to observe and. I
Yeah,
remember
look.
when I was-
No, you're doing a great job, man.
No, I mean it's hard to multitask.
Oh, that?
I remember back at Homestead Cup.
Yeah.
For you who don't know, it was the StarCraft 2 tournament
Uh huh.
where you sometimes you had to observe and cast at the same time. Players were casting.
Yeah.
Almost impossible.
Yeah. Neo is saying he can observe.
I have to do it.
A player's
Yeah.
forces are
I'll
under
try
attack.
to gather the brain energy.
All right, but here we go. Anyway, I can talk a little bit here. We see level 2 on the DK, lots of ghouls here. And although he lost his DK, he got like the best type of item, right? That belt of strength is super good.
I mean, it's an item good for the DK since it's a strength hero, but I don't think it's one that he really would have loved to.
What would have I loved to get then?
Maybe a Sobi mask.
Ah,
maybe
you're
a
right.
Robe of the Magi.
Robe of the Magi.
Yeah.
It's true. All right, let's see what. Oh, he got the Band of Illusion. What do we know about that? No, you can be a bad observer. It's fine. And look, you're not that bad.
Okay, so the Blade Master is. Oh, he missed the dust.
Yeah, this is gonna be close though. Oh, I don't think so. Oh, he could. No, he got it.
Yeah, it was full on the inventory.
He get killed.
He got the kill, I'm
my
pretty
God.
sure.
All right, but he's running around with very low HP, and now finally Tier 2 is done here. Is he gonna go for the Shadow Hunter, or is he gonna go for a Tyrant Chieftain? What's up here?
A
Let's
player's
see.
forces are under attack.
It's a Shadow Hunter and
Yeah, let's see here. Oh, Skutt is having a good go here. You know, he's creeping up. He's gonna get like Tier level 3 here on his DK, and that's an important thing. Oh,
dangerous. He doesn't have a dust, but he has the Central Force. He wouldn't have died with single foil anyways, since level 2 foil 140.
that's very true. All
And
right,
he goes straight to tier 3.
yeah. Do we like that?
I mean, I think it's the standard way to play this matchup. At least back when I used to watch it more.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. All right, what's Scott doing here? He's going to tier 3 as well, and then getting the Lich. What's the name of the Lich gonna be then?
Maybe Lord Winterfell.
Lord Winter Boo Boo?
Yeah, yeah.
Here we have it. All right, Winterfell. Isn't that the Game of? Yeah, it's Game of Thrones thing, right?
I don't think he will be called that.
All right, and this is also a distraction because at the same time as Knoff is playing, Lil DC is shouting his name out from outside. So I don't know if that's gonna affect his micro or not. But all right, here we go. A little bit of a skirmish going on here in the middle of the map right now. And let's see if anybody can do anything at this point. I mean, the DK gonna have to be a little bit careful because, as you pointed out earlier, there is a raider coming, you know. And as soon as the raider is out, it's gonna be on snares, and that's just gonna be nasty.
Did I point that out?
I looked it up, and you unintentionally pointed out because since I'm such an observant guy, I noticed it.
Wow. I'm proud of you, Tom.
Well, thank you. I do my best.
So, he bought the Dust of Appearance.
Yeah.
Found both central.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you actually saw when the DK.
Yeah.
Or if it's just lucky.
You're talking to me like you're trying to explain it to me, which is great. I feel like very.
See, these monsters, they're
Yes.
not a part of either Skutt's or Knoff's army. They're called creeps. And if you creep them, which is killing them, you get gold and experience.
I see. So they're kind of like Switzerland.
Yeah, they're kind of like Switzerland. Yes.
Yes. All right.
People are from Switzerland.
Are the creeps from Switzerland?
Don't they look Swiss?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think all the Swiss people look like that. All right, so here we go. Skutt right now is doing what he can here with his two heroes, trying to buy time, maybe snipe some units, snipe a creep or whatnot. And I don't know, man, this is interesting. Frederick right now got level 3 quite smooth here, no big deal here. The Shadow Hunter is out. Oh, Skutt is going to have to be careful. He's focused flying down the Raider. The Raider has to go down for Skutt to be able to escape here.
That was a really early hex, but he did crit for 100 damage. And he doesn't even have a TP.
He doesn't, right? Wow, this is all. Oh, look at this now. Look at this.
Yeah, he seems to be, at least he reaches the shot, so it's not dead. He bought the dust, the invisibility potion and the dust. So it's the cheaper option than buying a TP.
I love that Skutt just screamed, "Dust this motherfucker" to Frederick.
Player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, and back in his base, he's getting the Wolf Frenzy upgrade and the Destroy upgrade. Soon he'll be getting the Orb of Corruption. And he'll be ready to attack the burrows. Let's see if Knoff is getting the fortified defenses. He's just now starting it. Reinforced defenses.
That's
And
true.
He's going to try to reach level 3 in his SH before the push happens.
Wow, do you see all these ghouls? Of course you do. Looking at the same screen as me.
Under attack.
I do.
Yeah, so many ghouls. All
You like
right.
ghouls?
Yeah, no, they're scary as shit. But they're scary, but I like them when I have lots of huntresses, maybe stuff like that. That's when I like. Yeah, then I love them. But if I have 2 archers and stuff, I don't like.
That makes sense.
It all depends on context,
I mean, you don't like pizza if you ate 2 pizzas already.
Yeah, right. Or maybe you do if you're really into pizza.
Yeah. Maybe you do.
All right. So anyway, we got here both of these guys are creeping out here. Fredrik is doing a good job keeping track of the base of the army here, and the Dark Ranger is out here. So I love that. The silence is going to be great. And
See what I do. So greater mana potion, and the one of mana stealing. I just realized that I completely interrupted you.
no, did you? I was just happy that you were talking and not me.
Is that how you feel?
Yeah, no, it's all right. I was talking about how great silence is, but I had nothing more to add to that. It's just an observer.
Let's see if he manages to keep the silence.
All right. So
Many here.
yes, I'm betting 2. 2 of the heroes.
Good guess.
Okay, so here we go. Silence.
On the
Where's
just
the Shadowhunter, right?
that's the only thing.
Yeah. It's like he's not good at this game at all. All right, so let's see right there here. What's gonna go down? I love the destroyers though. Wow, look, is Skutt actually doing this?
Supply. Look at the supply.
Look at the supply. I don't know why I did that weird voice.
He missed the coil on the destroyer, so that went down. And the TC is under a lot of pressure. It might go down. Yes, it does.
Yeah, good silence on the Shadowhunter too.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Yeah, but I did. Okay, so here we go. And the DK taking a lot of damage right now. That's important. If he can force away the DK, maybe he can give himself time enough to get his TC back up, for example. He's going to have to be careful with the Coda there. Nice coil finishes that one off. And Skutt is really making good use of his heroes, but he's going to have to force to back away.
He decided to coil the Kodo instead of the destroyer. Maybe I don't know if I think he might have been able to get destroyed anyway.
Yeah, look at that. Coil just keeping the Lich alive. He's going to does he have a TP or something to trade away? Does the Shadowhunter have any more mana? Wow, he's using the Evil Pot too. Wow, this is interesting. He's going to be careful now. Wow, be careful. How long there is the Hex? The Hex is... Oh, not close enough.
He used the healing wave instead.
Ah, okay. Interesting.
Maybe a mistake.
You think? Yeah, perhaps.
That mana not enough.
Wow, this is...
Yeah, he uses his statue for mana.
Oh, he's going to have to block away. Oh,
Okay,
he gets...
Well done.
Well done. Skutt is really handling his heroes well, right?
Yeah.
I love
There's
it.
not a lot of other units to handle. So I mean, it's not...
Yeah, but can't you just agree that he's handling his heroes well?
Yeah, he is handling his heroes very well.
Thank you. I kind of feel it feels important for me that I get positive feedback from you.
Oh.
Since I'm a big noob, it's very important that if I say something, it's important for me that you say, good observing, Tom. Yes, I agree. That's very smart.
Even if it's not?
Yes.
Okay. I will try to acknowledge you as much as I can.
Thank you. I'm very insecure.
Okay. Ooh, Knoff's going for the red creep cap golems. He does have... I mean, his army is it's very damage heavy. So it doesn't take that long time. While Skutt is going for the easier creep cap.
I will always remember, I don't know who said that, but on this map, it's so important not to let anybody just get the red creep camps unpunished. I always, when I watch really, really, really good players, it's they were all never letting anybody just creep the red creep camp, right?
Yeah, this creep camp, whenever I play Amazonia, for example, maybe 1 out of every 20 games, somebody gets to creep it. It's such a hard creep camp, and it's so close to both players that it's just doesn't really happen that much. But he actually got the Helm of Valor, which is a good item on the Blade Master. Makes him tankier and makes him deal more damage.
I agree. Yeah.
We have a lot.
Yeah.
On many
I agree. on that too.
So the hero levels were almost 4 for the DK, level 3 Lich, and level 2 Dark Ranger, compared to Knoff's level 4 Blade Master, level 3 SH, and level 2 TC. He's
Okay,
going
but-
for he's going for a very headhunter heavy composition, and I was talking with Skutt about this the other day, and he meant that you shouldn't really go this headhunter heavy against mass ghouls. This is more like an anti-fiend composition in my mind, but
Yeah,
who
it's
am I
true.
to Knoff?
Yeah, but maybe it's true. Maybe we can talk about that later after the game.
Uh, I should be casting the fight, but I just noticed that he didn't upgrade his war drums. That's actually a big deal.
Right, now it's my turn. All right, so here we go. Yeah, the Kodos are being focused fire. Look at the nice silence there.
That was a nice silence.
Yeah, thank you for acknowledging that. And also, of course, Fredrik is doing all he can here to focus fire on the Destros. And marking away is Kodo very well there. The two Abominations does a great job focus firing down the Headhunters too. And the Ghouls is doing quite alright with the focus firing down whatever they can find here. Oh, the Dark Rainier though took a lot of damage here. The Kodos are doing good job here, but I don't know. Here we go. Knoff is going all out on the Lich right now, but I don't know if it's going to be enough.
I think it was enough.
Yeah, I also noticed it was enough, just as I said it.
Yeah, so he had 3 Kodos against like 2 Abominations. And I take what I said back. This was the perfect army to have against.
But look at this. Yeah, he forces Skutt away there. And, well, what a back and forth there. But, yeah, Skutt really could draw the short end of the straw there. And Knoff with a 2-1 comeback. Wow. Is this the greatest orc in Europe right now? I don't know if Cash could have done that. I don't know if Orkwerter could have done that. I don't know if Excelsior could have done that. I don't know if Steel could have done that. That was some great games right there. Fredrik, wow, he really shows what it means to be an orc, both in-game and outside of the game. What's your analysis?
I agree, yes.
Thank you. Thank you for agreeing with me. All right, move away. I'm going to talk to Fredrik. Fredrik, get over here, Fredrik.
I messed up.
Hey, come over.
Okay.
All right, Fredrik.
Wow.
You won that series 2-1. Very impressive games, especially the third one here. When it's a straight-up game like this, you're just flawless, man. You're great.
Thanks.
It wasn't a question. It was just stroking your ego for a while there. But all right, let's talk about the game. So basically, now you face the Death Knight finally. More of a standard play style, I suppose. You're more like you felt more. Yes. And of course, like Skutt. I'm trying to remember the game. You got. You had like. You got the Death Knight early. I remember when Skutt was creeping very greedy.
Yeah, I think he messed up there. You're not supposed to take so much damage on the Death Knight while doing that creep. Oh, okay. But still, I mean, yeah, I was pretty lucky to get there in time, and because he didn't harass me and he didn't creep around this space, so I was kind of sure he was around there, the mark. So that's why I checked.
All right, so you went straight to tier 3. Obviously, standard play there. You had got tier to level 3 on the Blade Master quite easily, no problem there. Was no big was there any part of like the mid game that you felt insecure about what was going to happen, or you felt like you had everything in control?
Yeah, I mean, getting the level 3 Blade Monster is very important because then you can get easy map control and this kind of stuff. But and he tried to harass me and he messed up there again, I think. I think I could have been lucky and get both his heroes there. But yeah, I messed up as around there. He was passing the TP to the Lich and the Lich died, so I think he was maybe a bit too greedy there. I mean, I had a Hex and 2 Raiders there, so I think he should have backed when he had the chance there.
But I mean, as an observer looking at the fight, when there's like you're killing so many ghouls, you're sniping units here left and right, but then again, he has such a strong nuke, and to silence everything. You lost your TC for a while in one of the battles there. What goes through your mind, like when you're facing that sort of undead army with a tri-hero type of Destro situation there? What's like your key things you're focusing on?
Well, I mean, you really have to be aware of your heroes, especially Skutt, because he likes to nuke a lot and he is hero focusing. So you need to be careful how you place the heroes, and especially to have invul. And I mean, like if your shadow is level 3, I think it's more important to be aware of your shadow hunter than the town chieftain, because the town chieftain, if he's level 1, I mean, if you get your stomp, then he done his thing. I mean, and the shadow hunter the heal is more important. So like if you really face an undead that you know will nuke your heroes a lot, then I rather have the invul potion on the shadow hunter, because if he has the silence and you don't have speed scroll, it's very dangerous. And I mean, full mana on shadow hunter, especially if you have a mana pot as well, will do more with the heal than the town chieftain will do, like with 2 stumps. So you have to be aware how you use your invuls, and especially against undead, I think it's more important.
Right, and basically, how does it feel to come? Well, if you could put a percentage on your shape right now, if 100% is mouse sports Knoff back in 2008, where is Frederick right now in 2018 in terms of shape?
Yeah, I think I'm a smarter player now, I would say, because I make better decision, and that's what I felt when I played against like better players as well. I mean, not that good. I mean, when I played like Skutt for now example, and maybe Thorzain or Effect, because I played a lot versus them, and then I really feel that I make more and better decisions. I play more safe, and back in the days I was maybe too aggressive, and I lost a lot of games that I had good chances to win, but then I made the wrong decisions, because my micro and stuff, I think, been pretty good always. Sure, it's not the best now, but maybe, I don't know, it's hard to say, but 80% something.
Still pretty high, man. Yeah. In terms of orcs in Europe, where do you put yourself?
Actually, I watched a lot of other orcs play. I mean, sure, I watched Grubby a lot, and I think he's one of the best for sure. But I mean, Cash, Still, I don't know, Still and Bounce, is this the same player?
No, I don't. Neo is shaking his head. I don't know. No.
Two different, okay. But I mean, I faced some really good orcs in the W3 arena. And I think Cash and this Bounce is 2 of the best orcs. I mean, I played Excelsing as well, but I think I got pretty good chance against him. But the other orcs, I really felt there was a difference in class, like micro-wise and their decision making. So maybe, I don't know, like, what's the top? I would say, I think still top 1. Maybe I forgot Orc Worker, but I didn't really play him a lot, and I'm not sure of his shape now. But I guess Orc Worker, Grubby, and Still is top.
Grubby is just playing some troll strategies, owning like noobs on Battle.net right now. He's not. I mean, he's not. It doesn't seem like he's tryharding that much anymore. He's just playing like people make him like win versus super noobs with like mass peons and stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, that's for his followers. I mean, he plays serious as well, and I played him, and he's still very smart. And I mean, he got so much experience in this game, and I had some games versus him, and I'm not sure if I won so many. Actually, I think I lost like 3 or 4 games against him, so he's still very good.
He's super strong. All right, but all right. So there we go. Skutt left in rage. So does Skutt want to say something about the last game too? Maybe just a quick words. Yeah, thank you, Frederick. I'll see you later. Skutt, you can come. You can feel shame right now. Skutt.
Yeah.
I mean, first you win with a lame strategy tower with your Book of the Dead, right? Then you mess up your Dreadlord's rounds in some Twisted Meadows. I don't know what's going on right there. And now, I mean, you lose your DK, like you take all the damage onto the creeps.
Yeah, I the purge really fucked me up in the early game. I'm not sure if they changed it because or if it went too close, probably. And I said, okay, I'm here. I have to commit now. It might get worried, but after the DK kill, I think I came back pretty good. When he backstabbed and got the kobold, if I would gotten it, I would have been level 3 and I could probably nuke him down. But I was too slow with the dust, so. But I think I did a pretty good game despite the early game.
Okay, you actually played pretty well. I was actually impressed with like the hero, like when you got 3 heroes with the silence and stuff. You made it a close game, and I was impressed by that. And also, I mean, me and Thorzain had an interesting discussion about like the orc playing many headhunters and stuff, and like if that's more mainly an anti-fiend type of army. When Fredrik played a lot of headhunters in this game. Can't you talk to us a little about what you think about like how the orcs should composite, how orcs should build their army?
Well, I mostly play gold strategies, and I think if I get a good early game, I will probably have a level 3 Lich when we get that fight in the state of the game. So I will have Koinova, and I think headhunters are kind of useless. But against Fiends, I think it's pretty good since they can deal with the destroyers. But when players gain goals, I think you should go mostly for Wind Raiders. I think that's the best thing. But yeah.
Well, thank you for the games. It was good games. I was the final game. I'm sorry for roasting you earlier. I think you played quite alright. All right. Let's see. That's good. Do we have a clan war now, or what's going on? Now? Is it starting now? In 3 minutes?
First game.